Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marissa Laughlin. I am a holistic nutritionist and I love to talk about all things health and wellness. For the purpose of today's video, I want to give you guys an update on my current wellness journey and something that I have been working through for the last 6 months, and also hopefully leave you guys feeling inspired for a sober summer. Yes, you heard me right. A sober summer. If you are somebody who follows me on Instagram, this is a conversation that I have lightly been talking about and giving some tips and tricks on ways that I have decided to give up alcohol through these warm weather days and not feel tempted to pour a glass of wine or make a pitcher of sangria. So as I've been going through this journey, there has been 3 things that have come up that I want to clarify for people so that you're a little bit more aware and mindful when you are talking to the next person who tells you that they have given up alcohol, and maybe you can understand this a little bit farther. So 3 common misconceptions when you tell people that you have given up alcohol is 1, they think that you have become addicted to it. 2, they assume that you're on a weight loss journey. And 3, they assume that you want to save money. And although all 3 of those are really great reasons to give up alcohol, that was not why I decided to do it in my situation. First and foremost, I would not say that I was addicted to alcohol by any means. It was more of a situational dependence in stressful situations. And I developed an unhealthy relationship when we hit a pandemic where stress was the only emotion I think anybody felt. So I would come home at the end of the week, I would open a bottle of wine that would last me the weekend, and it just felt like it was a reward for getting through the week. Now, if you're listening to this and can resonate with this, I wanna really say that there's absolutely zero judgment around that. How you decide to deal with your stress and choose which coping mechanisms you use, that's your decision. I'm sharing my journey, my choices, and hope that this can inspire you to live your best self as well. So when I decided to stop rewarding myself with alcohol every weekend, my mental capacity became unbelievably clear. I have been able to draft a new business plan. I have been able to reach goals in my business that I have been pushing towards for years. And I have also been able to build a healthy relationship with my mind, my body, and also the people that are around me. And that is by far the most important aspect that I have been able to take away from this experience. Number 2, as I mentioned, a lot of people assume that you are on a weight loss journey when you're giving up alcohol, because what some of you might not know is that alcohol can contain a lot of calories. And that is one area that some people might remove from their diet so that they can enjoy other things in their diet without having all of the added calories. And although that's true and fantastic, I will say that I have not had a weight fluctuation at all since giving up alcohol, and again, I'm 100% okay with that because that wasn't my goal for giving up alcohol. And number 3, people assume that you're giving up alcohol to save money. And although that's a fantastic way to save money because alcohol is freaking expensive sometimes, that also was not the case for me. Actually, right before I had decided to give up alcohol, Shay and I bottled wine. So that also was not a situation for me. We have a fully stocked bar. I could have enough alcohol to last me probably for the next year, but it just doesn't appeal to me anymore. So although addiction, saving my calories, and saving my money are not the main reasons in which I decided to give up alcohol, I will say those are 3 things that can be a great pivotal point for people to make that decision to not rely on alcohol on a regular basis. But for me, the last 6 months has been so eye-opening, and I've actually really enjoyed having this open conversation with so many people about my journey, because I think that a lot of people are becoming more in tune with their body and their emotions and realizing that there are some negative influences that we are constantly resorting to, hoping that we're going to find the solution or fix the problem. And unfortunately, for some people, it makes it worse. Being able to set this boundary with myself and my expectations and my goals and saying no has been so liberating. And if you are someone who is looking to find that enlightenment and just also set those boundaries with yourself, I really think this would be something that could be incredibly impactful for your life. And it's very freeing to be able to go and see friends or go and do things and being able to say no, even when everybody else says yes. So I'm not trying to convince you to be sober by any means. And to be honest, I really don't know where this journey will take me. I have had no desires except for maybe one emotional outburst situation where I felt like a glass of wine could have fixed the situation, but I did decide to defer from that and made myself a delicious mocktail instead. So as I've mentioned on my Instagram, I am rooting for a sober summer, but I also am trying not to have a high expectation for myself, because if I don't have a sober summer, I will feel like I failed myself, and that isn't the purpose of this, and that's not the point of why I'm trying to work towards this sober life. So if I have a glass of rosé or I have a mixed drink sometime this summer, I will happily share that progress with you as well. But for the time being, I'm going to continue to enjoy my delicious mocktails. So on my socials, I've been sharing some of my favorite canned and bottled beverages that are alcohol-free, that are really delicious and enjoyable. But I also wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite mocktails that I've been making from home. Not only are they nutrient dense and delicious tasting, but they're also incredibly supportive for your body. And if you need some extra support for a sober summer, I have created an ebook of my favorite virgin delicious mocktails for you to enjoy. If you want to, find the link in the description, sign yourself up, and it will come right to your inbox. If you are enjoying these mocktails, please be sure to tag me on social media at Wealth of Wellness. I would love to follow along your journey for a sober summer. So let's get to making some drinks. If you are still here, thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I greatly appreciate your support for my sober summer. Again, I would absolutely love to follow your journey, so be sure to tag me on social media if you're trying any of these delicious and amazing mocktails. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up so I know that you want to see more about this journey of mine. And also, you know, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. It supports me more than you know. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, and cheers to a sober summer.